Can you tell us your name?
My name's Rebecca Whiffen,
And what do you study?
Biomedical Sciences at King's.
And can you tell us a bit about yourself?
I'm 18 years old and I've lived with my dad, who's in the military, for 6 years now. Beforehand, I lived with him on and off. I've been to 6 different schools and a sixth form, thanks to moving around in the army. And yeah, I think that summarises it.
So is it just your dad that's in the military?
Yeah, just my dad. Other people in my family have been in, say, the cadets and stuff, or moving on to higher forms of it, but mainly just my dad.
Did you have to move a lot?
Yes, very often actually, quite a lot. Though my older siblings were lucky; they were in boarding school, so they didn't actually have to move around as much as we did.
Do you remember how old you were when you first moved?
I believe I was 3 or 4 years old when I first moved. Yeah.
And how was that, moving around?
I didn't really take notice of it until I was a little bit older, because as a kid you just think, yay, a new home, a new school. But as I got older, it became more and more difficult to kind of make friends, and I didn't really enjoy it so much.
Do you have any interesting stories you want to share?
I would say one interesting thing about moving around in the army is you always end up in army accommodation, so army housing, which is quite useful because it's subsidised. But the thing about army houses is they're very big, but they're very fragile, and a lot of the time with children who are involved with the army, they tend to be quite rough and robust. So a lot of the time we'd have holes in the walls. So I very distinctly remember covering one up with a poster of the solar system.
Thank you. Do you want to say anything else? Or?
No, I think that's it. Other than there tends to be a very nice community surrounding the army. So even if you do move around a lot, you often meet people that you've lived with before, and you all have the same mentality, really.
Would you want to be in the army yourself, or?
I think I would. It's a very nice lifestyle, and it's very much home for me.
Do you know what you want to do, or?
Probably a medic.